Well, today is the day I dreaded having to do this, but what we have to do is the POA is just getting so far out of control that I'm gonna have to kill off small sections. So what we're gonna do is, let me show you what this looks like. So you see right there now, in the midst of the summer, I cut it nice and low, and you could tell it stresses out. So now you can see the spots. See the spot, all over there, there, and there. So we have a terrible amount of POA, and I've had this for years, and it's very small, and now it's just getting out of control. So let me show you how you could do a test to make sure you know what it is. Now, look, see when you pick at it? See when you pick at it? See how it comes apart? And it does that. See how it's not very deep? It looks like that. Well, that's really bad. And the only way to get rid of this is we're gonna make a localized spray and spray Roundup in these areas. We normally do all natural, but there's no real good way to kill the root the right way without really killing it deep. So you could pull this, and if I pulled this all out and left one root, one piece, it would come right back. You don't have to destroy your whole lawn all at once, but you do have to get enough out so it doesn't grow back. Instead of using my good sprayers and putting a poison in it, as far as I'm concerned, we're gonna use one of these plastic sprays. Now, I tested it with water, and it's always, let me show you. So, Roundup right here. And what we're gonna do is you test it with water, and you test the spray pattern. I made sure I pumped it up, and I made sure I can get a good spray pattern, which it worked perfect. So what we're gonna attempt to do is cordon off just a little bit. So we're not gonna do, I could either do all that area and then seed it, and then work all this area and then seed it, and then work this areas. So you see this? I'll never be able to stop that, because I'm gonna kill this, and then this is gonna just grow to it. So I think we're just gonna have to bite the bullet on this one. And we can work a little bit here, but you see it's all coming over. Now, I really wanna just work on some of the spots, see? They're ugly. So let's get the spray out here and mix up the Roundup and get this one section dead. Let's kill this one section off now. So the easiest and best way is to take the already mixed stuff and put it in there, okay? Don't splash it, try not to. Now, when I was doing the testing, I noticed that that tip dripped a little, so we're gonna have to be real careful. And after we spray, not walk around the lawn. And try to go big enough around the problem. You don't want the problem coming back, right? All right, and then we're gonna let it drip. Then wait. Go to the next spot. Cover the next spot. Make sure you get a good area. It's gonna kill everything. It's gonna be real white and real dead. Okay, so we sprayed yesterday, and it's just one day with the Roundup, and we're gonna take a peek. Looks pretty good. And today's the first day, so it needs a little time. And then we're gonna have to come up with some way to stop it. If anybody in the comments know how I stop it here from coming over, maybe you could help me out. So stay tuned. We're gonna do another round of kill on this. Day 2, day 3 actually. See how it's dead? So the benefit of this one didn't die yet, because I sprayed it this morning. That one's gonna die. And I'm gonna probably reapply it, but if you could see, this is definitely smoked. The good thing about this is, if you're doing this like in a backyard, you're not gonna leave like bare soil with your dog running over it. And then we'll put some seed in there and water it. What do you think? If you guys have a better method, let me know in the comments. I think this is definitely the best way to do it. It doesn't even look that ugly to me. I mean, it looks like you're working on the lawn. Okay, so today's the day we're gonna seed. I know it's hot as hell out, but I have a sprinkler system here and I'm gonna water this. But so what we're gonna do is the spots that are here, that are dead, thoroughly dead actually, we're gonna use the Sun Joe. That's what you need to use. Right there, you need to use the cutter. We're not playing, we gotta get some contact with the soil. So we're gonna rip this up. It might look pretty messy, but we're gonna actually rip up the areas, put down some seed, and then we're gonna keep it moist, and hopefully we'll get it. Now we have really cool seed. Now normally I use Twin City seed, which I love. I don't dislike it, I just wanted to try something a little different. So we went to United Seed Inc. So this is the difference. When you buy seed, you have to buy quality seed. So I called them up to ask them what I needed. They gave me advice. It was pretty cool. So I want to try a different brand of seed, but we're going to do 90% bluegrass, which is very slow at germinating, and 10% ryegrass, which will come up very quick. So I'll get the ryegrass to come up quick. We'll keep it moist. Hopefully the bluegrass will come up in a few more weeks after that. So I think 2 weeks for the ryegrass should be pretty established. We'll keep you posted on that. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna scratch up the surface and we're gonna put down the seed. We're gonna put peat moss over it, and then we're gonna keep it moist. And I think it should work fine. Now I don't wanna take up all this dead grass. I want some of it as a base. And we're gonna use it, so we're gonna rake through it, make sure we have enough seed contact. It'll look a little uglier, obviously, because it's not, and then we'll get it seeded. If you don't keep up with this, you always have a problem. It'll all take over, so. See how you're getting all the cut lines? Goes pretty deep. Now I think this is set at the deepest setting. Yeah, 10, yep. This is the deepest setting, so I know it's cutting pretty deep. Now I don't have to worry too much because the seed's gonna make it. We're gonna make sure that we rake it in. Actually see it better in the green grass than you can in the dead grass, but it's cutting in. I can feel it tugging. I could throw this by hand because it's an overseed, but I love this, and I'll put the link in the description. Okay, so you could adjust the amount here. I'm gonna start it at 5, and this is all by eye pretty much. I'm gonna pour a little in. Get it full so we're not fighting it. Now this is enough for a lot of lawn. When you buy quality seed, it's all seed. There's no extra matter in there, there's no weeds in there. So this is pretty potent. I could probably turn it down a little bit to force it doesn't get all over the place. And I'm gonna go once around. I know I went here already, I'm just making sure I got seed. And you could slowly walk it out. Don't be afraid. Gonna need a little bit more than you normally do. And I'm gonna go across, and I know it's a lot of seed I'm using, but this is what it means a lot to me that this comes back. And the bluegrass will spread. So this is actually way more seed than I need.
It's good to have extra for later.
Well, we're gonna use this for the fall. This is gonna get the whole front lawn because it has a little ryegrass in it already for the winter. So we'll put it in on the fall. In the fall, this is going to be our front lawn renovation. So I'm going to tie this up right there. I trust these guys. If you call them, they're easy to talk to and they answer the phone. Twin City Seed is also very good, but I want to try this. You can see the wind blowing it everywhere. It's fine. Peat's just a cheap way to make sure that it keeps moist. So you get 1 or 2 of these, they make a mess. I have a peat roller. I'm not going to use it for this situation because a shovel will work fine. I'll show you. Thank you, Joanna. She opened it up for me. It rips open from the top. Would you use a knife?
Yep.
All right. So we're not worrying too much if this gets on the lawn, right? We're just going to grab it like this. And what you do is you do this and shake it in. Now, a lot of times I would go and get the peat roller, but for this situation, I don't think we're going to need it. So we talk about this all the time, but I'm going to talk about it one more time. You know, everyone gets weeds and POA and different things like this. It's about consistency. If you want a really nice lawn, you just got to work at it. You know, everyone has the same problems. It's just how you address it. And anyone could do it. There's no special. There's nothing special about this. Trust me, if I could do it, anyone could do it.
It's time and effort.
That's right. You gotta have a love for it. If you don't love it, don't do it. Let your grass go dormant, it's fine. Doesn't make you a worse person. Putting a little extra on top of these spots because I'm not 100% sold that it's gonna be easy to make this stuff pop in the summer. I did it last year and it worked, but it was with a little bit more ryegrass. I hope the bluegrass could handle it. I know it'll come up, the bluegrass, but it'll take a lot longer, so you gotta be careful. You need a lot more water. You can't give up early on it. What happens is you see a little sprout and then you say, oh, it doesn't need all that extra the water, and you turn it off and then it becomes a problem. So putting 8 cubic feet of peat moss on here. I'm gonna just kind of lay it out. All this does is keep it moist, right? Gives it a good bed. See? So, gonna make a nice thin layer. Think that'll work. If you want to try to seed when it's hot out, this is the only way to do it that I know of. Anybody knows a better way, put it in the comments. I've had good luck with this, by the way. So when you bring this thing on 4, it's pretty aggressive. We're going to lower it so I could go a few. And it's windy as heck, so I know I'm not spreading it right under the, but it's landed. Yep. Definitely going to help. And this helps me because I can see it now. I can see that the seeds spread very evenly. Just drag over it, knock the seed down. There you go. That's all you need to do. Looks beautiful, man. Looks good. All right, and it even looks better from the road when it's a little brown, right?
Yeah.
Let me turn on the sprinklers. And then we're gonna go inside and set the sprinklers for seed mode, which a lot of them have that now. So, especially if you have a ratio, they have seed mode, which is pretty cool. And I'm gonna tell it to do a schedule. All right, thanks. Let me get this watering. Do me a favor, like, subscribe. We appreciate everybody. We're gonna show you the results in a couple weeks. I just wanted to show you what we're doing with the POA. I think Joanna and I pretty much got it under control. There's a lot of places we could and we couldn't do it and couldn't get it. There's a few places we couldn't really get it under control, so we decided to do it this way. What do you think, Joanna?
I think it's awesome. I think it's gonna come up really beautiful.
All right, so you heard it from her. Let's see. Join, subscribe, and we'll see you in a few weeks. Thanks a lot. And for the members that have been with me, thank you. I appreciate everybody. We've seen a lot of traffic in the last couple weeks, right?
Yeah.
It's been great. We appreciate it. All right, thanks. We'll see you soon.